Well, you know what else is a new cosmetic item? This week's episode of the LSF Podcast. Welcome in, everybody. I am NoticeTheZ, joined today to my right by...
It's me, Lion Eagle.
And... Either. Go.
Can we stop doing this as the intro? I hate it. Can we not just have the one person introduce? Oh, it's me, Curly One, and oh my god, the next of me is Ira, Lag Queen, Jody, Noisy of the Ready too.
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's the exact reason why you can't tell all of our names.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
I got there though.
How are we doing today?
Doing well.
I will say,
how are you doing?
We had originally had a different podcast plan today that got pushed back to next week. So this might be the least prepared we've ever been for a podcast.
Very true. The next one's going to be so prepared. We had so many questions done for it.
But yeah. So I'm doing good. We are. I got to wear a cardigan to school today, so feeling fancy.
Winning.
Yeah, it was finally not fucking 90 degrees in September for once, so we got that going for us.
1 second. 90 degrees American into real speak.
As much as I like metric, I will defend Fahrenheit because, like, I don't know, like the fact that we have more degrees, like you can give like a better like range of temperature, whereas like it feels like you need a lot to go from like a 35 to a 36. Whereas
what does water boil at?
What is it, like 360? Fuck you. I know.
So cringe.
Yeah.
So cringe.
I know that it's just 100. Fuck you guys.
Whereas,
100 and 0. Come on.
Yeah, 0 and 100 is the freezing and melting point.
I will say having the water freezing be 32 is stupid. Water should freeze at 0. Yeah.
Yeah. User cringe.
Yeah.
You cannot defend it. I've broken your argument. Water.
Yeah, it's like if someone says it's -3 degrees, that should be like, that's going to be a bit cold.
But if someone said, "Oh, it's 20 degrees," I'm like, "Holy shit, that's high."
Shit, that's like you're a fifth of the way there to boiling there.
I don't know. I looked it up. Like 90 degrees. Do you consider that hot?
90's very hot.
Okay, good. Yeah, because that's like 32 degrees. Okay, I don't know if you were like, "Oh, I got to wear." I thought you said I got to wear a cardigan because it was 90. I looked it up. And
I said I got to wear one because it's finally not 90. It's been 90 for like the last fucking week, and it's fall. Oh. It shouldn't be 90, but here we are.
The planet is dying.
The planet is dying.
Yes. Yeah, we sort of get like weird times to be hot as well. Like it won't be hot during the summer, but it'll be hot in like March or something.
Hell yeah.
Just like randomly in the middle. You'd be like, yeah, sure.
Cheeky bit of March Madness.
Yeah,
but then sometimes we sometimes get snow in that sort of time.
Yeah, I remember the year it snowed in May, and whenever I was a child, and I was like, "What is this?"
I have also received snow in May.
Yeah, it snowed on Easter once. I remember that.
Yeah, and then Jesus came back or something.
Yeah, something like that. So some religious thing.
Yeah, is that when Jesus came back with Easter? That's what that is, right?
No, he came back on Halloween. Actually, he came back. He had a sheet over his head. No one realized who he was.
No, he came back. He was reincarnated as the Easter Bunny. Thank you very much.
God, yeah.
See, I didn't go to Catholic school. They didn't teach me that.
Yeah. Sorry, we got you.
I keep up with my Jesus lore. I think it's quite important.
Jesus lore.
Yeah. Jeez, is that what the Bible is? Just like first half is like not like not Jesus lore. The second half is Jesus lore. Or when does Jesus lore start? New Testament.
Yeah, Jesus lore's New Testament.
Yeah. So Jesus. Yeah. All that's like the prequel. That's like it's like Star Wars. Like the prequel.
Now we're speaking my language.
Or were the prequels good?
It's not a prequel. Like, it's not a prequel if it came out before. That's just the film before.
Nah, it's the prequel.
What's the deal with like Star Wars, like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5? And was there not like a cringe order or something, or am I?
Yeah, so it goes 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why
in
that
terms
seems.
Of its release.
Yeah.
So that's
basically George Lucas. He was like, he already had the vision for 1, 2, and 3 done, and he was like, technology does not exist for me to be able to make these movies. So we're just gonna start at 4, 5, and 6 because it has like less technology demands.
Like Jesus.
Like Jesus.
They hadn't invented the miracles yet. So they had to wait till the New Testament.
I'm calling 100% cap on that. Like,
What,
because like
Jesus?
well, yeah, that too. But Star Wars was like made in the edit, so I could 100% believe that like it was meant to be a one-off until the edit made it like different. Because like Star Wars was like utter shit until George Lucas's wife like saved it.
Wife?
Mm-hmm.
What she did?
Well, she was the one who like edited it and fixed it. Like everyone who saw it was like, this film is shit, until it was like re-edited and like sorted.
I'd like to think it was just like him like holding like planes, like you could see his hand still cropped in the corner and going like, it's like him like flashing flashlights in the distance. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You can like see it.
You joke about that, but that's like dead ass what Star Trek is. The Starship Enterprise is literally just like a tiny little figurine that they like fly up close to the camera.
Yeah. That wouldn't. What I'm saying is his hand isn't in it though. It was just edited so bad that you can like see him holding it from behind. And he's trying to like keep himself out of frame. It's like she's like, "This is dog shit." He's like, "No, it's totally cool." What are you talking about?
You just don't see the vision.
Yeah, you don't get it.
So true.
I don't really like Star Wars, so it is what it is.
How could you? You fucking would,
I-
weeb. Now that I think about it, you don't like IRL anime? That's crazy.
I do. Walking Dead. I don't really like sci-fi stuff that much.
Hmm.
Like it's sort of just. I know that sounds so stupid, considering I like a lot of anime. I don't like stuff that I can't like put my finger on. Like
What the fuck does that mean?
He
Like,
fingers all of his anime.
I can't fathom like going really quick in space. Whereas, like like it's just too ridiculous.
But you can fathom a ninja being able to run so fast that you can't see him because he's fucking teleporting because he's running so fast.
Yeah.
Shit, I fucking hate you.
But it's in the person. He's not like a. I don't know. I just don't like the whole like they make up bullshitty like words being like, oh, the mega proton, mega zord, no like.
The protons are real words.
No, but I mean they just add other words to it and like, yes, the proton mega saber. You're like, yes, the proton
Of
mega.
course, the proton mega
hyperaccelerator
saber.
drive. Yes. I'm like, I hate that shit. Just say like beating sword or whatever. Like lightsaber, I'll give it that word. Fair, love that. But like anything else, cringe.
like what? Okay.
One sec. Why don't they use bullets? Why are they using lasers?
Because
What's
it's
the
long,
logic?
Because it's long ago in a galaxy far, far away. They haven't invented bullets yet.
Right, fair. Yeah, what's the deal with like it being so like technically sophisticated, but like half the place looks like there's no air conditioning in it. Everything looks so sweaty and depressing. But they're like, oh, I have a robot that like does everything I need in my life, but they can't get air conditioning.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
That's just kind of the vibe. I got nothing for you. That is a solid ass argument.
Just, like every scene, they look like they're sweating their fucking balls off. And they're like, oh, it's so hot in this desert place, but let me get my 6 robots to do everything for me. Like, hey, brother, just fucking get into blow in your face. You're not sweating so much.
Yeah, because like ships would have to have some sort of like climate control so they don't like fucking die in the vastness of space or like burn up when you get close to a sun. So like the technology exists, they just choose not to use it on planets.
Yeah, man lives in a fucking mud hut and has a lightsaber. Like, fuck up. Come on.
That's because he was a Jedi who then went to live in a mud hut.
He learned to live in a mud hut. Was
He
that a part
went
of
to
his
live in a
life?
mud hut. No, he didn't learn to.
Yeah, he had to spy on Anakin's kids.
Yeah.
Cringe. It's kind of sus. That's all I'm saying.
And
Little
then,
sussy.
And then, with droids, it's like the droids are probably just like so cheap to like come by that they're probably cheaper than air conditioning units on Tatooine.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What's the deal with the droids going in the ships? Do they just like make it smarter somehow? Why don't they just fucking put that stuff pre-built in? Why do they make a little hole for R2-D2 to sit in?
Because then you can bring him with you and you can have like the information from your ship with you in a building.
Right.
Imagine if you could have Siri walk around with you.
Yeah. Big Man
Yeah,
doesn't speak
he's-
though.
No, well, he does though, and they understand him.
Oh yeah, whenever he goes like, "Wee!" They're like, fucking good one, brother.
I
Like,
really
you know,
wish
like-
they didn't. That is my
Yeah.
one gripe, that like Han can understand Chewie and the droids can understand each other. Or like everyone can understand droids. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Think-
Why can't we be in on the jokes?
think they ran out of fucking jargon words. Like there wasn't enough super mega proton sabers left. They ran out of fake words, and they were like, "Fuck it, just make them go wee over and over again." Make Chewie go. And they're like, "Oh fuck, nice one, brother. You got it." Oh, fucking Star Wars is shit. I'm ripping you apart. I don't know. I actually don't remember a lot of the movies, but I just remember that like niche like
things that you
like,
hate with a
stupid things.
passion.
No, not with a passion. I hate many other things. I just don't like them. I prefer I got isekai'd into a world with my stepmom or whatever. You know what I mean?
So that's kind of sus.
So what are you doing, stepmom?
That's an actual anime. It's not stepmom though. It's like a guy gets like, I got transported into another world with my mum or whatever. And I'm like,
Oh no, the bit that wasn't real was the step. That was the only bit that
yeah,
was
sadly. Yeah. And she's just like mega MILF energy.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't think he's the main character. I think the MILF is the main character.
I'll say it. I'm glad my mom's not hot. It would suck to have a hot mom.
Well, because you wouldn't want to get sapped away into an alternate universe with your hot mom.
Exactly.
If she's ugly. You'd be like, thank God, no temptations for me to have sex with my mom in this other world. Is that the problem, Z?
That is the problem.
Yeah.
And it's just what I just don't have to worry about.
And thanks for watching the LSF podcast.
Anyway, speaking of hot moms, what's this super secret surprise that you've got?
The super secret surprise. Well, for those who have been here since the day ones, back before I became a full-fledged British citizen, I used to be kind of culturally inept as far as the Brits go, which kind of made doing No Context Brits less fun because I do everything. But also, it just kind of got boring doing it for like fucking 10 weeks in a row. But I feel like we've been on the hiatus long enough, so the long-awaited return of everyone's favorite segment, No Context Brits. Wow.
Yeah, at least put it to something that's like still gonna happen. Like,
fuck you. And then
put it to like Twitch Z versus Stan's cook off.
Cuck off.
If you want to, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna get up to.
The X-Comathon. Yeah.
X-Con. The idea of Stan's plowing my ex is actually fucking insane. Where the fuck
not
is
what
the
I
screen
meant.
share that I have on?
I can't wait for this to be.
I include it just for the shit happening.
I'm gonna put a hat on just so the continuity error is there.
Wow! Everyone's favorite segment.
Christ.
Wow, it's so big that I didn't read it.
I was
Know
gonna say,
exactly
has
what
anyone
it
got,
says.
has
I'm
anyone got a
gonna
magnifying glass?
Beat your dicks off.
I'm gonna kill myself in a video game.
No, actually, it was kill us, not himself.
Oh yeah, sorry. Kill everyone in this call right now.
It is insane that at school I have to tell kids that they can't say I'm gonna kill myself. Like, damn, it's really the blind leading the blind out here, huh?
You're like, no, it's TOS to say in a video game.
Oh, I would love it to tell him what's it in a video game.
Yeah, I just want to jump off a dirt pile in Minecraft right now. Just get them to say that.
I'm going to commit scooter ankle.
Scooter. God damn it. Anyway, response from owner. Hi, Phil. You are not one of our customers. Your wife is one of our competitors' close friends. Why review us 1 star when you've never been here? Also, you passed away 2 years ago, Phil.
No, rest in peace, Phil.
Pour one out for Phil.
This was a year ago. There's a chance it could have on his deathbed. Maybe it's not hit 2 years yet. Maybe the guy was exaggerating. Don't say you reviewed 1 year ago. Exactly.
True. So 1 year and 11 months shows up as 1 year on review sites. So
yeah, exactly. So like he was on his deathbed. And he was like, "These are shit.
fuck this place."
1 star. Rip. This is very polite. I respect that.
Yeah, and just to clarify, everyone, this episode is in memoriam of Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Phil of England.
We're gonna have a moment's silence now for Phil.
Yeah, 10 minutes of silence.
10 minutes of silence followed by Z just scrolling through these Phil appreciation posts that he's got.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see. Go ahead.
I just like that it's danger made in England. That's the danger, is that it was made in England.
Yeah, for anyone that's listening, that we did do the 10-minute silence, we just cut it out.
What are you talking about? I'm going to edit in 10 minutes of silence.
Danger made in England. No, fair. What is it, though?
It just looks like a gas tank of some sort. But anyway, got my new King Charles III coins and change today.
What's the joke? Like, our coins look like that. Bard
I think
thing's
it's
not
like-
right.
Well, yeah, the wing
It's
nuts.
got big ears.
Yeah. Wait, what do you guys call these?
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what we call him. Wingnut sounds about right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Screw thing? I don't know. This one is you know what this
So-
the thing is, those are two. I think those are two of our actual coins. This is a 2-point coin.
Right.
And two 20p's.
The joke was the wing nuts. God, man, imagine me having to explain British humor to you guys.
No, but it's not funny.
So you see, the
Sorry.
joke is that the Queen died, and when the Queen died, you guys haven't had the coronation yet, but King Charles is going to be taking over, right?
Yeah, but we do actually get new money, so
Correct.
because we had to print.
And King Charles
What?
is in L, so his new coins are also in L.
No, that's not the joke. The joke is he's got big ears.
Oh, true. The big joke,
that's
or
not
the
the
joke is that
meme.
King Charles has big nuts.
No, 'cause- no. The only thing he's got big sausage fingies. That's the only.
His fucking sausage fingies.
The man's got like, can you get gout in your hand? Like that's what he's got. Man's been drinking too much fucking whiskey and wine. Gout on cheese is gout in his fucking fingies. Ugh. This one's fire. I actually seen this. I don't know if you like this by mistake, but this did come up on Twitter for me like 10 minutes ago.
This
I
is what
can
it
see
slaps. Yeah. The Greg's brand vape, sausage roll flavor.
Yeah. I have a bit very similar to that upstairs that I stole at a Christmas party. Or a summer party, sorry.
Does it have the Greg's brand on it?
I wish.
Yep.
It tastes like cherry.
So anyway, this is the finest. So if you had to pick one English dish to put up as like goated, no one can step to us, what is your dish that you offer up? And is it this?
So unironically, this is like,
Fuck no.
no.
What the fuck is it?
So this is clearly mushy peas.
Yeah.
Is that a
bad
single
Yorkshire
Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah, a bad Yorkshire pudding, gravy, chips. This is not a bad meal. This
No, it's
this,
fucking
no,
shit.
No. This particular one is bad, but the concept
Oh, okay, yeah, the concept
isn't bad.
I mean, it needs something else. I mean, like,
Yeah, better chicken.
you've just
chicken.
you filled your plate with 3 like side elements of a meal.
Is that
Yeah.
not a pie? Upside
Maybe it
down.
is.
Well, that's what I was
Okay.
thinking. Maybe it's a pie rather than a Yorkshire pudding. 'cause
Yeah, like
that
one of
would
those
make-
like
that would make more
shitty puka
sense.
pies or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Um,
like honestly, if it's a pie, it probably looks rank, but it probably doesn't taste the worst.
Probably, yeah.
So it's
You
every
wanna make
food
this-
I've ever made.
To be fair, this looks like a school dinner. Like this genuinely looks like something I would have got at school.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Yeah, and
Um,
the fact the way it's laid out, this looks like they went to like they work for the government and they've went to a government sanctioned like dinner that's in like a community center.
Speaking of government food, have you guys seen the TikTok talking about the cheese caves in America?
Cheese caves.
So
Cheese caves,
Yeah.
though.
back when the Great Depression was happening, the government was like bailing out the dairy industry and just like having them continue to make a shit ton of milk, so that way like they would, or like they were
Everyone
buying
get their
milk
money
so it
milk,
wouldn't go bad from the dairy industry. And so what they did with that is they just made it into fucking cheese. And so now, like throughout the U.S., there are just caves filled with millions and millions of pounds of cheese, and like there's like 7.5 pounds of cheese for every American currently in government cheese caves. And I have a friend who tried to redeem their cheese from the cheese cave, and they're charging people for it, which is insane because it's supposed to be free. So fuck the cheese caves.
Do you remember when they had like the resurgence of gold going back up in price, and then everyone started digging for gold? There's all those fucking shows on like Discovery Channel, like gold diggers, and they were like trying to like find gold in like the parts of Alaska and all this crap.
Mm.
I think this is the next step. They're like panning for gold. They're cheese in the river.
Panning for cheese. There's cheese and then there are hills.
Yeah, some guy like licks the dirt. He's like, "Yep, this is cheese rich." They open up the like cave filled with cheese. And they're like, "Fuck, we struck gold, boys. Let's go." Cash for instead of those cash for gold shops, it's cash for cheese. People bringing like mature cheddar up. You see how much they can get. I've had this in the back of the cupboard for 2 months. How much can I get for this?
Cash in the attic.
I like that your idea of an aged cheese is 2 months.
Yeah, well, like I'm just thinking of the cheeses that I own, and if I had a cheese that was in my cupboard or my fridge for longer than like 2 weeks, it would be sus in my mind.
That's fair.
But back to the issue at hand. If you had to pick one British dish to put up as like, I want this dish to represent me as a country and like the capabilities of our culinary expertise, what dish are we doing?
Sunday roast.
Depends.
Yeah, beef dinner.
You'd say Sunday roast. I think it depends. Like I'm a big breakfast guy. I do a proper fry up.
Mm.
Like a good fry up. But like we have a different fry up over here, so I'll add the Ulster fry in.
The fry in and the fry up.
Because like you could, because you could also put something like, because like over here we'd have like cottage and shepherd pie, which like a good cottage or shepherd's pie is like, oh. But you can go very wrong with a roast dinner.
Yeah, I suppose.
True.
But this is.
I'm assuming like
this is assuming
concept is like it would be like the best version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which then probably roast dinner then, because there's more potential with it, because like fry up is just like fuck it all in a pan and let it go. which is literally like where the concept comes from, because like they used to like not have enough cobs, but they wanted to eat all the shit, so they would just fuck it all into a pan and be like, yo, whatever comes out of here.
Okay, you get any choice of like meat via Sunday roast. What you picking?
Also good question.
I'm not a big like meat fan. I just have chicken. Like
Chicken?
I don't really
That's
like
fair.
red meats that much.
All right.
Beef's too. It depends what accompanying sauce you have, of course. If you had something like for beef, like beef's very dry. You need a good gravy.
I mean, you've always got to have gravy anyway. Can't have a dry Sunday dinner.
These are important things, but the thing is that you wouldn't even be able to eat like most of a Sunday roast or any of it, because it would just be covered in fucking gravy.
Yeah, if you cover it in beef gravy.
Yeah.
No, I mean you don't have to use meat gravy, but
what else would you even get? Is there any like Welsh dishes, Jody, that's like, well, I don't really know much about, like, because everyone knows like haggis and shit from Scotland.
Leeks in white wine.
Oh, speaking of, I've decided that for my citizenship, I'm gonna get a Scottish citizenship, so that way we complete the trifecta, the quadfecta.
Doesn't really work that way.
It does.
I like how you're saying that as if like, you know, you getting a Scottish citizenship is something that's like on the table. You literally have no plans on moving and living in Scotland.
You don't know
said
this.
Trifecta and it's a quadfecta, but that's fair.
I said quadfecta, you bitch.
You said try?
I said try, and then I was like, wait, no, it's a quadfecta.
Yeah, well, I didn't listen that far.
I'm gonna fucking roll the clip. We complete the trifecta, the quadfecta. Fuck you, Curly.
And then I want your apology video in my DMs. Whenever you roll the clip and you realize that you're wrong. I don't think like Scottish citizenship exists as a concept. I think you're just a UK citizen from Scotland.
Well,
that's close enough.
When I get my UK citizenship, I'll say that I'm based in Scotland, because one, I am based, and then two, then we could have one from each of the places.
Nice. Now you're backtracking. Now you're not even going to do a number because you weren't sure there.
Well, I didn't want to say countries because I was like, that feels wrong, but it also feels right. They are different countries, right? Even though it's like all one country.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what the correct terms are.
All right, so fuck you guys.
No, I think the answer is yes, but like.
Yeah, but then also kind of no. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I think they would be recognized as countries because like in international sport they represent, like there's Welsh teams and Scottish teams.
Mm.
Whereas,
But then also there's the UK team for when it's the Olympics. So
yeah.
It
So
never
I
occurred to me that
understand
the
what you're
UK. Every time I saw UK, I just assumed England. It never occurred to me that UK could be.
to be fair, so do English people. So.
Yeah. And whenever they put the teams together, so do the people that put the teams together.
Damn.
And unless there's like one like goated like Welsh like shot putter or something, they'll be like, "Yep, get him in."
Get him.
Or like Andy Murray.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then they're like, yeah, Andy Murray. People have called Andy Murray English all the time, and he gets so butthurt, but it's hilarious.
It's like you're Scottish until you do good work for British teams, then you're British.
And then you're English. Or
Yeah,
British,
then you are considered English a lot of the time as well.
Yeah. He gets that all the time. They're like, "Oh, great work representing Britain," or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah." And then he loses. It's like Scottish tennis player. And like, oh,
It's so true.
That's like in rugby and cricket, they have like an Irish team, but people from Northern Ireland will play for the Ireland team because there's a Northern Ireland team. But in football, there is a Northern Ireland team. But what happens is whenever, so one of the previous Ireland captains was Rory Best, who was an Ulster player, and he was very like staunch prod, so he was very Northern Irish like leaning. So they were all like, "He can't be captain, he's blah blah blah." But every time they did well, they'd be like, "Irish captain Rory Best," and then every time they'd lose, they'd be like, "Ulster player Rory Best," and you're like, "Oh, crazy!" And then criticized for bad leadership of the team or whatever. You're like, oh, "Crazy that." It's just the way sports is here. I suppose it's not. US don't really have that because it's maybe board by state for college football, but that's about it. I'm looking at school bans bags for so boy turns up carrying books in a microwave. That just can't be true. That's a fake headline.
School bans bags. Like it's either like a fully fake headline or they've like what they mean is that they banned whatever kind of bag that he was using.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like,
which is so fucking stupid. But
it depends where he goes to school, because I know like some parts of England and some parts like some bigger cities, they don't let like kids have too big bags because in case they're carrying stuff in them, or
in case they're carrying a bomb in them,
or knives
like
or whatever.
A temporary thing. So I swear my school did something like that, but it was like for like 2 days.
Yeah,
Jody, are you the one who showed up carrying your books in microwave?
This is a recreation.
That's me right there.
It's like a watchdog recreation. Oh my fuck! what an actual national treasure Ozzy Osbourne is.
Correct.
The one thing is, I don't. Is this them? Like, is that actually him and fucking Sharon?
It looks like it.
But like, I could also see this being someone's Halloween costume, because this
it looks like a fake Ozzy, but that looks like a real Sharon to me.
But then I know so many women that look like Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised.
There's so many people who have Sharon Osbourne's hair.
To be fair, she set a trend for middle-aged women in the UK for a few years. I think
you just said a trend for middle-aged women in general, because fucking and over here that's very popular as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's like almost the stereotypical Karen hair. Like if you just flatten this haircut, like with a straightener, you get the Karen cut.
Yeah,
so.
To be fair, Sharon Osbourne does have Karen energy to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
I think she seems like a lovely woman, but I can also see her going like full fucking sicko mode on someone.
I liked her when she was hosting America's Got Talent. That was fun.
I think she did one of our talent shows as well, if I'm not mistaken, for a while.
Yeah, she did
X Factor.
X Factor, yeah.
Yeah. That's like America's Got Talent, but only for singing.
Yeah.
It's your guys' American
Idol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although American Idol is kind of Pop Idol as well, which was the show that came before X Factor. Yeah.
Mm.
X Factor just exists because Simon Cowell wanted to abuse more artists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally what
Simon Cowell wanted to make One Direction, so he made an entire TV show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did One Direction not come? Did they come from X Factor or Britain's Got Talent?
They came from X Factor.
Yeah.
They all started as individual artists, and then they got turned into a group. Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite thing is like some people from those talent shows that like go off the radar, like just end like do you remember there was some Irish guy that was on British Got Talent?
anyone who wins X Factor becomes a nobody pretty much.
Yeah, you're better finishing second.
Yeah, you actually are, because the way that it works is that you then have to go and do like the tour.
Yeah, you're also locked into a contract for like 3 years with Simon Cowell or
you're
something.
locked into a contract for 3 years. A lot of it is just touring with the X Factor show, so you don't have the chance to actually produce any new music, apart from you make a UK #1 for the Christmas of that year. But then everyone forgets about you for the next 2 years while you're touring with X Factor. So then you come back and then no one gives a shit who you are, because by the time you come back and are no longer touring, there's a new winner of X Factor.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you're also on the reverse fan house cut as well.
Yeah.
The 90-10 cut.
Yeah.
Twitch witches.
Yeah. Twitch is looking for that cut.
I saw one that was like, yo, Twitch, can you make my split 30-70? I'm out here trying to grind harder. Like, damn. Respect the hustle.
Have you guys seen the Veil's new shirt?
Yes.
I'm actually
So
on the
good.
stream right now on my other monitor. See if Stan's went offline.
Right. Oh yeah, so am I actually.
So I actually paid for the Patreon for the yard.
All right.
I was listening to an episode. I think it was like one of the promo episodes from like a few weeks ago, and the Veil comes up actually surprisingly a lot in the most recent like promo episodes. So he's been playing Ballerant a lot, and apparently Slime went into his chat and told him to stop pretending to be him because he had the shirt on the head, and he hasn't done it since. Because apparently he did it for like a week, and then Slime went into his chat and was like, "Stop, cringe," and then he stopped. And I'm like, that's funny.
No, you need to keep doing it so that way you
it's-
get banned by Slime. That's the dream.
It's actually cringe to gatekeep the idea of wearing a shirt on your head, though, I'll say.
No, because because everyone in their chat was being like, "Oh, this is what Slime would do in this situation." Whenever like he was or whatever, people were like,
Right.
"Oh, you need to say this, or you need to ban such and such, or you need to do that." Like he was basically doing what like one of the videos, but like while playing Valorant, but like
Yeah.
he did it for like a week or something. I don't know the logistics of it, but Slime basically called them out and went into his chat and was like, "Come on, come on." And then they talked again about it in the most recent promo because they were talking about, or in the most recent episode of The Yard, I'm probably sure actually. Like, man's fucking getting all the shoutouts in the world.
He's
They
in
also
the
put in
zeitgeist.
Afghans as well in one of the things. I was like, it's just funny. What a world. And now that I've paid for it, and I've got like a massive backlog of things to listen to, I can finally see Slime naked getting waxed. Can't wait for that.
Let's go.
I'm excited for that. Woohoo. Do you pay for it as well, Judy? I swear you got to. Are you used to it at least?
I paid for it up until this month because I wanted to subscribe to the Cold Ones Patreon, but I didn't want to pay for 2, so I'll go back to the yard when the content updated a bit, you know, so I can catch up.
Did you get a thing? Whatchamacallit? Postcard?
Yeah, I've got a few of them. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them.
45.
Like 45, I know. No, I think they do like 1 month you get a Polaroid, and 1 month you get like a written postcard.
That's cool.
They're all packed away somewhere now. I think.
Yeah, but
I've posted another classic tweet.
Oh my god! Sorry, 1 second. That's so unbelievable amount of disrespect.
So what is this? Are we trying to oust the Welsh from the UK?
No. So, if you want actual context, Northern Ireland, Scotland have their own governments that control like a degree of it, and Wales are kind of behind on that.
No, it's literally about the flag.
And the flag, yeah.
It's literally saying it's literally
Yeah.
saying where's the Welsh part of the flag, and there isn't.
Yeah.
a bit.
And also that.
And it's stupid. The Welsh flag's got the coolest bit. Get the fucking dragon on there.
Yeah, I feel like that's easy. Just slap a dragon in the middle, and then GG easy.
Yeah. No, what the best thing is, Northern Ireland didn't have a flag.
No.
Ours is unofficial. Ours isn't legit. We didn't get verified on ours.
No, but it's just like the diagonal parts, isn't it?
Ours is it's basically the
like
diagonal
the-
parts.
yeah.
But there's a There's a red hand of Ulster in the middle.
Yeah.
Which technically, that's the reason it's not getting thingy, because Ulster is a county in Ireland that's technically made up of 8 counties. 6 of them are in Northern Ireland, the other 2 are in Republic of Ireland. So, hey, that's what it is.
Ireland Prime, you mean?
It's got a pretty it's got a pretty cool backstory, I guess, to some degree. Like the whole thing was like whenever people were discovering places, owning the British Classic,
Of course.
they were just taking places. What happened was these 2 people were like trying to get to it first, and the lore says that the guy wanted to get his claim was first one on the island, so he cut off his hand and threw it off the boat to get onto the island first. That's where the red hand of Ulster comes from, because it's like a bloody hand of the guy
The Welsh flag.
who claimed it.
Sorry,
What's the lore, Jodie? Do you know the Welsh flag lore?
Yeah, they teach you in school. It's like the exact same thing, except with
A
dragons.
guy cut off his dragon and threw it on.
No, the reason why it's got like the white background is because there was a red dragon and a white dragon, and they were fighting. I don't know if they were fighting for land, but they showed us like this cartoon in school, and it's like
They're fighting for the green.
yeah, they want the green, and the red dragon wins. So the white dragon's in the background. Loser. Or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a. Okay, so there was actually 2 dragons, and this is we only get to see one of them.
Yeah, the red dragon won.
Yeah, no, but I want to
The
see.
red dragon's almighty, or whatever.
I want to see I'm googling white Welsh dragon. I want to see what he looks like. Maybe he's cooler. No, someone's just took the flag and inverted the colors. So the Anglo-Saxon flag, if you're aware, like England, it was a white dragon, so it could easily be to do with them fighting the English.
It
They
could
use
well
a white
be.
dragon.
Possibly.
It's crazy they had the blue eyes white dragon on deck.
Yeah, but the red eyes one. Red eyes.
This is actually Black Eyes Red Dragon. I don't know if you've noticed.
The blue eyes white baboon.
White baboon. That's cute.
Yeah, this is just a banger.
This is Captain Beanie on Tinder.
I like that there's like a little can of beans.
Oh, whoa! I didn't see that.
No, sure, that's a can of beans.
As if she's gonna come out in this, or he or she or they are gonna come out in the street and like just scram on the beans they picked off the side of the road.
Yeah, imagine this is just like some homeless guy who's just like, yeah.
No, he actually found out where they live, spray painted this across the street, and then just left some beans out for them.
Okay, now I hate this. This image is the most sadistic thing I've ever seen now.
Yeah, it really is. You got any more? Oh.
Oh god, these are so funny.
No,
This is a
this is like Nigerian Prince Queen.
Yeah, this is a Slicker's alt account.
Yo, bro, the UK banks have just been cutting me off.
Yo, this is so embarrassing, mate.
So embarrassing. Mate.
They wouldn't even let me
It's
go
just
into
those
the treasury.
They wouldn't even let me sell the crown jewels, man. Oh, it's so fucking embarrassing.
They made me give the crown jewels back to the people who own the jewels.
My favorite version of this, where it's very similar to this, but it's like, hey, it's the Queen. I'm here with Diana. We need £500. We're not actually dead. And then the next message is just, it's the same coin. Just goes, hi, yes, it's me, Diana. I am here.
Actually, so best. You know, I'd toss him a fiver just to be like, good hustle, guys.
Good hustle.
Classic.
My dad would do that. Oh, I hate that, but I love it. Oh, I can't help having a big penis. Stoke-on-Trent shopper accused of stealing clothes. Drops pants to prove suspicious bulge was actually his manhood.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
You know that he was like making it look suspicious so he could get it out.
If you just want to talk about it.
Yeah, he wanted to show it.
Yeah, this is a guy who likes to show his junk off in public.
Also, my sweet lord, get a fucking haircut.
Yeah, this is
Actually looks like a turd is dripping down his head.
respectfully, I know a lot of people that look like this, and most of the people that I know have this sort of drip and this sort of like attitude, or are not the nicest people in the world. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, I can't say anything. Apparently, he's got a massive cock.
Massive
so...
cock, yeah. So respect.
You do lose that argument.
Game is,
But yeah, no, like with weird news, I always try and do a Florida man story, and I feel like when we do No Context Brits, we have to have a Stoke-on-Trent story.
What the thing is, Stoke-on-Trent isn't even that like it's just got a funny name. Like, is it really that bad of a place?
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
No, bar being shit. There's more notoriously shitter places.
No, Stoke-on-Trent is the shittest place in the UK.
Wait, what's the place the fucking office is based in? Is it
What's Slough?
Slough? Yeah, don't tell me Stoke-on-Trent's worth.
No.
Slough.
No, Slough is the like you've got them mixed up. Stoke-on-Trent is bad. Slough just sounds like shit.
Yeah. Okay. All I know about Stoke is that about football, and everyone jokes about how like their football team used to be like filled with like big fuckers, and it would just be like Messi and Ronaldo couldn't do it on a windy night in Stoke-on-Trent.
Have we watched the Stoke-on-Trent song on the podcast before? I'm fairly sure we have.
I don't think we have.
I don't know what the song is.
Send that
So
through.
the only thing we've listened to song-wise, I think, is all Connell's tunes.
We did 100% listen to Crazy Frog at one point and got the video demonetized.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it'd be amazing if it was monetized full stop. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, the Stoke-on-Trent song. It's in podcast.
That guy looks happy.
Alongside the Crazy Frog tweet, which is an absolute banger.
And then also is Dom.
Yeah, there's also an image of our coins where they line up and make like an image together.
Oh, Dick and Dom. This. I don't know if I've seen this song. Oh wait, yeah, I have.
Alright. Also became like a sound on TikTok. A lot of people were using.
Are we ready, kids?
Yeah.
I
don't know if we'll be able to hear it, but
it's so British. I'm sorry. I didn't really like Dick and Dom that much.
That's actually
Mother, me and my brother are going to see him on tour.
nice.
They're doing like a in the bungalow tour.
I went to see the Magic Kettle tour when I was a kid. The Singing Kettle, sorry.
What's the singing kettle?
The Singing Kettle band?
No.
It's a culinary adventure. Come to Stoke-on-Trent.
What the fuck is that?
By that welcome phrase.
Never mind when I was a child.
This was last year.
My work here is done.
Why the fuck does that girl look like she was crying at the Stoke-on-Trent song?
It's Stoke-on-Trent. Singing Kettle
Very
is my
very
shit.
emotional.
I think they just sung nursery rhymes. I can't really remember, but I remember going and seeing it live. It's a vivid memory.
It's just some like discount Wiggles.
Yeah, but Wiggles didn't exist yet. I'm old, don't forget. I'm a whole 26 years old. This was the Wiggles before the Wiggles. What else have I gone to see as a child? Probably something on ice. You know what I mean?
Wiggles
Remember
on
when that
ice.
was a thing? Remember when every single like thing in the world was on ice?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when I was on ice.
I remember when I had ice in my veins.
Yo, sheesh. Any sheeshers in chat?
No, I refuse.
So any thoughts on fuck you, Jamie Oliver?
So
Absolutely.
before we say anything, do you know the context of this?
No.
So
Do you know who Jamie Oliver is?
I assume it's John Oliver's wife.
Yes.
Do you know what
Jamie
a turkey
Jamie
Twizzler
Oliver.
is?
Sorry, what?
Do you know what a turkey Twizzler is?
No.
Well, it's basically like a turkey dinosaur kind of thing.
Well, it's what you're seeing on screen. That's a turkey Twizzler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that's meat I'm looking at.
No,
not the letters. The letters are potato.
No, meat is the kind word.
Well, it's turkey meat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah,
like
sure,
but it's like very like high in fat and salt and stuff.
yeah. So
So
Jamie
basically,
Oliver
Oh, no,
was
you go for
was like the guy who decided that unhealthy food in schools kind of not pog.
Oh, he's your Michelle
So he-
Obama. Got it.
Yeah, but it sounds like we got there a bit
Yeah.
earlier than you, because
Well,
Jamie
so-
Oliver has not been relevant for about 20 years.
No, and the last thing he did that was of a similar vein was he was one of the biggest pushers of the sugar tax, which everyone said, no, that's cringe.
To be
Because
fair,
they were saying, no, we shouldn't make things more expensive for families who can only afford to have fatty foods. We should make it cheaper for the alternatives.
That's
yeah,
fair.
basically what
Yeah.
he did was he went into schools and he did like a this big TV documentary. Basically
Actually, I have
look
seen
how
this documentary. We talked about it in a health class. Now that you mention it, I just didn't know that
Look how
that was the guy.
shit this food is.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, yummy. And he was like, yeah, but cringe. Have some lettuce. And they were like, okay, but some bad stuff still. And you're like, okay, sure.
Yeah,
he got
but
these
yeah.
particular things banned. These are turkey twizzlers. Never had one. A bit before my time.
Well, it
but
wasn't
they,
just turkey twizzlers. Like, there is a nutritional value that school
Yeah,
meals
but
have
this
do
was
now.
like the first, the like notorious, like this was the thing that he got, but like the
No,
one
no,
that says,
the thing from the show was the nutritional guidelines, like, in general.
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't
But what I mean is, this is the one that everyone got pissed off about.
So what I'm hearing
Yeah.
is when we do the Cooking with Vincent World Tour and we go to the UK, we're making
You can't
turkey
get them.
Twizzlers.
I
Yeah, I
don't,
don't think-
I don't think they sell turkey twizzlers anymore.
They
Never
don't,
seen them.
Well, we have
after
to.
the
That's the
negative
thing. We
PR from
make
that-
them, motherfuckers.
See,
Yo.
I don't think you can. I don't think the ingredients.
I
are
think
legal
you
anymore.
doubt me, bitch.
I think legally you cannot.
Yeah.
It counts as
As much as
biohazard.
as much as you can make meth, legally you shouldn't.
You've got to buy the turkey meat, buy the batter from somewhere else. You've got to buy it all separately.
Yeah, like you have to go to the behind the alley trans fat dealer.
Yeah.
Like, down a dark alley, and some guy just got like a big bucket of lard. And he's like, hey. But basically, Jamie Oliver was like the guy who decided that eating healthier in school was probably a good idea. Which, to be fair, long term, fair play to him. But
Right.
short term, mums and kids, well, like actually, just mums were angry because their kids were upset. I know how they're just like, this is a joke. Like, I'm fairly sure he tried to come over and he did a thing in the US, which was less successful, where he tried to stop them from drinking Coke in school, like Coca-Cola.
Mm.
And all the, like, there's a clip somewhere of, like, these American mums being like, but it's our right as Americans to drink whatever we want in our schools. And I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
There's
that's
also-
America for you. It is our right
there's
to
also-
fucking kill ourselves. Like, well, you know.
There's also this really hype clip of him making, like, chicken nuggets, like, from scratch. Like, so he's like, oh, you put all these bones in, he, like, grinds up in front of the kids. And, like,
Yeah.
it's like, and then you put in all this, and he squeezes out this, like, minging looking meat. And then he, like, puts it in the oven, brings out the nuggets, and he's like, so who still wants to eat that? And all the kids are like, yo?
Yeah, because they still look like nuggies.
He literally grinds up bones and, like tries to make it look as disgusting as possible.
Yeah,
But then
but
the minute he takes them out of the oven, the kids are like, yes!
yeah, but if it tastes good though, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
If it-
So true. I'll see if I can find it, because it's literally one of my favorite things
It's,
to watch.
it's a classy one. That's probably a good one for Stans to watch, actually.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, when I type in Jamie Oliver chicken nuggets, the first thing that comes up, and I've watched this clip. It seems... There we go. I'm fairly sure this is it. This clip's from 2010, like, so it says it all. Oh, it's in 240p.
Let's fucking go. How long is it?
It's like 2 minutes.
Bro, we're not
Well,
watching
it-
2 minutes. Fuck you.
No, you should watch it in your own time, but basically, he grinds it up into, like, a minion looking paste, puts the bones in, and then, like, mixes it all with his hands, and then sprinkles it all up, whatever, fries it, and the kids are like, let's go!
To be fair, they do look fire.
Yeah.
At the end, he kind of does it at this just, like, he shouldn't fry it in front of them, he should have put it in the oven, so they didn't see it, like, get looking good, because when he put it in the thing,
Oh,
that's
I bet it smelt so nice.
it probably did.
That's why the kids were like, yeah, because they could smell it, and it probably smelled amazing, just like frying all of those like fats and stuff.
Yeah. But it's still one of my favorite clips out there. Jamie Oliver's a bit of a... He takes many L's, sadly.
He does. He's like, I feel like he wanted to do what Gordon Ramsay did, but just couldn't leave the UK.
He wanted to be the healthy Gordon Ramsay, is what he wanted to be.
True.
And Ramsay clowns him all the time as well.
Ramsay does clown him all the time.
Jamie Oliver, more like Jamie Oliver. And also, wow, the next one's about Gordon Ramsay. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
It's insane that I put these up back to back with no context.
Could you read that, see? Sadly, I cannot.
So the top one
he
says
was-
Gordon Ramsay gets bitten on nose by a puffin. And then the second one is Ramsay barbecued puffin breast.
Yummy.
Don't fuck with Ramsay. I don't know if I assume they must be if Gordon Ramsay eating one, but
Ramsay has a lot of like really interesting series on that are like lesser known ones. Like there was a thing he did on one of the old shows that he did, the one where he had like cook against celebrities in the UK. But he basically like raised a pig for a year in his house, and he made sure that his like young children at the time got close and attached to the pig, so he could be like, "Here's what's happening. We're gonna kill this pig now and eat it."
Mm.
He wanted
To be
them
fair,
understand where their food came from.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly. It's teaching us
appreciate
like where our food comes from, and
Yeah.
like
it.
I honestly, as a vegetarian, would prefer that than the fucking meat industry and like it going to some fucking like factory and like all that shit happening. Like I would much rather like raise and kill food. That seems like the more ethical thing to do. So
Yeah,
I
but also
respect
it's-
it.
Yeah, I
If
also
you,
feel like for young children, hey, get attached to this, but not telling them for like a few months. Oh yeah, now that you're attached to this, we're gonna kill. It's just like.
Right, he's just
Yeah,
like
to be
winking at the camera every time the kids are interacting with the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
to be
don't
fair,
know yet. We're gonna kill it.
if you were going to do it as an actual like lesson for your kids, you would like tell them from the get go, like, we're gonna get this pig and we're gonna kill it in a year,
Yeah.
but we're gonna look after it until it's ready to be killed, and then you just
Yeah.
like tell them
I
the
think,
truth all the way
I
through.
think he probably did do that, but I think it's funnier to think that he sort of gave it like a few weeks, let them get attached to go. Oh yeah,
That would be a bit harsh.
yeah, it would. But a lot of stuff's really good.
And there's squirty cream.
Oh, that was our conversation about squirty cream.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
How did we enjoy our journey back to No Context Brits?
It was good. I like a good old no context Brits. What's number one on our list of topics? We just kind of skipped that one. What is that?
Oh, what, Vincenzo?
Yeah.
So, given that I'm working at a school now, it has reminded me that kids will just say like some incredibly out of pocket shit. And it reminded me that in 5th grade, I was dating this girl. As much as you can date in 5th grade, we would hang out together at recess. We would like hold hands. We would eat lunch sitting next to each other, right? Like, the whole 9 yards. As dating as you can get for 5th grade.
Did you like them?
Yeah.
Oh. Yo, that's gay, dude. You can't do that.
It was a girl.
Yeah, that's gay. You can't do that.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad.
That does
Yeah.
sound kind of gay.
Yeah, it does sound very gay.
Kissing a girl is so gay.
That is very gay. Yeah. I'm entering my.
Yeah, can you believe kissing
attitude
someone
that
who
everyone
kisses
would
men? That's fucking gay, dude.
The only
Um,
non-gay people are lesbians.
So true.
Uh,
But it reminded me, so while we were dating, my fucking dad's girl that he was dating at the time blessed me with the most atrocious haircut anyone has ever gotten ever. I got like the fucking coconut head from Ned's Declassified fucking bowl cut. I deadass don't think if any of these exist, like pictures of this exist anymore. But I was like so embarrassed by it. I like started calling myself Vincenzo instead. And my girlfriend, she was like, yeah, well, I like Vincent. I don't like Vincenzo, and fucking broke up with me because of my bad haircut in 5th grade.
Can we also just say that maybe it wasn't a bad haircut. It was maybe that you decided that you were a different person.
I mean, I acted the
Give
same.
yourself a new name.
I was just like, when people started-
Maybe that was the thing.
Nah.
No. Okay,
It was definitely the haircut.
Yeah. I don't know if you had that haircut now, people would be like, "Yo, strangest thing, looking at us." They'd probably love that.
Fucking Will Byers looking ass.
Yeah.
Man, if I had that hair, people would be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" Because like half of it would be missing on one side.
Mm. When I was like 13, I wanted to get my name changed to Cameron with a K.
Yeah.
Wow.
So people spell my name wrong
Speak
all
to
the time. I
that.
could laugh at them. Yeah, no, like how yours is Vincent with a Z,
Hmm.
or sorry, a Z. I wanted to like have mine with a K because I can never spell other people's names because I'm special and don't know how to spell good.
Mm.
I wanted everyone to spell my name wrong so I could laugh at them.
You fucking fools. You absolute
That's-
buffoon.
That's a healthy coping mechanism on my behalf. It's kind of like the Vincenzo story.
So
But,
true, bestie. Lion Eagle, Jody, did you guys ever want to go by different names?
No, I don't think so.
Kind
Definitely
of.
never
Not-
like
yeah.
a slight difference of my name.
Do you never want to go by Jordy, the actual name of Jody?
No, because it was not an issue until now. Now that I live in England, it's an issue. But the only thing I can think of is I don't know if any of you guys had like nicknames, but for most of my time in school, my nickname was Spud. So
Okay.
to a lot of people, I was just known as Spud.
Yeah, that's fair. I never had a nickname. I only started getting a nickname when I turned like 17, which was strange. Because so when I played rugby, some of the teachers called me Vancy, which is a change of my surname.
Mm.
So some people called me that, but not people I interacted with very often. The only a few of my friends had actual nicknames. One of them was like, his name I called him Lumpy till he was like 17. And it was just because he had his hair cut like yours, Vincent, but his wasn't as spherical. Let's just say
Mm.
it had a little protrusion. Wasn't even that big, but it stuck for a long time. It took me to become an adult to stop calling him Lumpy.
Mm.
But everyone else sort of just got their surname like changed a little bit.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It was also
Most of my-
very off-putting that you just called me Vincent there. I was like, am I in trouble? What did I do?
Yeah. Fair. I didn't but it's just because I was talking about the context of the names. I'm just gonna say everyone's name now.
True. All right. Speaking of, I'm excited to talk about this one. So remember last week, me and Curly said that we were going to start Dream Club and we were going to start writing down our dreams. Curly, what did you dream about this week?
I dreamed that Z slickered me.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy that you dreamed the future. Because I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast. We found a really good deal on flights. And so Curly, being the absolute G that he is, went ahead and like paid for my TwitchCon flight up front. So that way, like, we had that price locked in. And then when we did the TwitchCon, I thought I would just like give Curly the money to pay off the flight. And so we're just not paying him back. It's that easy, boys.
that's what the dream was. Basically,
right,
Zeke ghosted me and never spoke to me again. He went to TwitchCon, and I never heard of him ever again. And then, then all of a sudden, Lion Eagle was sort of like, "Hey, yo, I actually played for Z Flights as well." And then it just becomes like this like extremely small niche. And then we all got like semi-famous because the XUC paid for our money to get back. It was just like basically the whole thing. But I just
My juice, sir.
Yeah. Oh well.
Is it my not controversial at all figure?
Yeah, definitely not
so-
XUCL.
So I sort of heard and read that as rather than being slickered, I read it as slicked, and I was like,
Oh no, that's a much worse story.
Yeah, I seen someone make that mistake in Stanza's chat today, being like, "Oh, I don't want to play Monopoly with these people. They might slick you." I'm like, "No, I think you mean slicker." It's like everything.
It's kind of a tweet I wanted to put out where it's like, I haven't like. Can Twitch streamers please stop like having controversial like things happening at the same time if their names are so goddamn similar? It's like also that I have the same problem with Stans. He played Play It Up with Scootish and Scooty. Come on.
Yes.
I wanted to see like what happened because it looks like it was set up. I was like, did Stans play It Up with Scootish thinking it was Scooty? Like I wanted to look that up because I was like. Because, like, Scooty was already playing, like, loads of Play It. Did he accidentally invite the wrong person to play?
No, I think...
But no, it was like a setup thing. No
Yeah.
disrespect to Scooch, by the way. Scooch is very funny.
Yeah, Scooch is always in the chat, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wondered if like that's what had happened. Like if Stans had accidentally just gone, oh, that's the person who I always see playing SAP and playing Play-Up.
Yeah. Did anyone else record their dreams like we said we were going to? No. I think it's
Fuck
not.
no.
No.
Wow.
I just
had a
remembered that,
dream
and I was like,
where,
"That's a funny."
Notice the Z slicked me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I also had. Are you sure this didn't happen? We both had this dream.
I want to say 100% for the record. No, this did not happen. No, I don't think anyone did.
Bro,
Notice the dreams.
You just got crazy slicked has a whole new meaning now.
Yeah, don't.
Dude,
I've seen it.
dude.
I was not gonna bring it up. I've seen it. It's horrible.
I just thought of that. I haven't seen anything about it. I feel like I don't want to see anything about it.
I seen it today, and I was like, oh. I've seen a lot of like. I don't really want to talk about it fully, but a lot of the like DM stuff. It's mad, crazy.
Yeah.
Like what a scumbag. Like fuck that shit. There's no,
Yeah.
like fuck you. I would rather have been slicker than slicked.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah,
that was
I feel like most
horrible.
people would, honestly.
Yeah, I mean XQC ain't undoing that one. So
But yeah,
it's true though, isn't it? People are getting the money back, but you can't un-SA someone.
yeah, it's crazy how fucking like the world has just imploded. So not the world, sorry, the Twitch, a small Twitch ecosphere has just like
Crazy,
it imploded so quickly.
And then
And
as
then-
it's fucking on fire, Twitch is like, by the way, we're cutting everyone's pay. It's like,
No, but
Yeah.
first they were like, "Hey yo, Gamba's gone. Good for hey, we
Right.
did it.
Had to sneak
we
in a
did
W.
it." When you say they cut everyone's pay, they didn't really cut everyone's pay. They only cut the richest people.
They
on the
cut
platform
my pay specifically.
They did not cut your pay specifically.
They didn't touch your pay at all. They didn't touch Stan's pay. They didn't touch
Yeah,
Atrioc pay.
Even Stans wasn't affected by this.
Atrioc wasn't affected either.
No, Atrioc wasn't.
Like the only people that are affected are the big streamers.
And literally, the only people who are affected by the change are millionaires, to be honest.
Honestly, it's actually probably the top 50 streamers plus some like megalols who have been streaming for years.
Yeah.
Like people who are like partnered but like haven't really,
Yeah.
like but just don't stream anymore.
But yeah, so I'll be honest, I don't really care about that monetary shift. The one I do care about is the change to advertising.
Well, great, because they offered the
That's the
ads as
bad
like
one.
this is your compensation. Like you're gonna get less of a sub split, but you're gonna get
Yeah, it's
more
like-
ads. And everyone was
It's
like,
we're gonna give you that's we're getting rid of a good thing and replacing it with something worse.
yeah,
Like,
like
something
Twitch
that
offered it like it was a
actively
good thing, and
just
everyone was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's-
Because now people, if you do like how Stans does, where he like forcibly puts ads on, that will happen to everyone, not just to non-subs.
That's
Is that
great.
what they're doing? That's so stupid.
Yeah, manual ads will appear to everyone, not just subs.
On God, I wish they like what I prefer they do is just replace, even if they just fucking replace some of the stuff on the side and put
Yeah.
advertisements in there. Do that.
Please, for the love of
Put-
God.
Put fucking you won't last 30 seconds playing this game on the left hand side of my screen right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. Just put like I'm looking at Twitch right now where it says stream chat. Just put a little box of like thing there and give me less chat on the side. I don't care.
Yeah. Or even for like 30 seconds, chat disappears and it's replaced by an ad, and you can't chat for 30 seconds because the ad's there, but you can still watch the content.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I know that's not ideal,
Yeah.
but it's better
Yeah.
than the stream being interrupted.
Yeah, nothing takes me out of the content more than fucking getting hit with, because it's never just like an ad. It's fucking like 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they need to make money, and Twitch is literally hemorrhaging money for the longest period of time.
Which also doesn't
there's
make
di-
sense, because like Amazon is a bigger company than YouTube or than Google, and fucking YouTube is successful. It has a better like streaming
but it
platform
makes
in terms
perfect
of
sense
like
'cause
the thing, like how the video works, not like
if
the
if you
experience.
break down the revenue between Twitch streaming and YouTube streaming, YouTube probably don't make any money from their streaming. It's just a way to get more people onto their platform to then watch the videos, then to watch many videos, to then watch maybe more streams. It's to keep people on their platform and not going like, for example, what would have happened before is people would have watched a Ludwig video or whatever, and then went, oh, I'm going to see if he's live, and then went over there. But now they don't need to do that. Now they can go, oh shit, he's live. I just watched this video. Boom. It's just to keep people on the platform. They probably don't make money exclusively from people live streaming. Kind of like how Twitch don't make money from people exclusively live streaming, and that's their only feature.
I feel like Twitch's problem is they have too much overhead. Like I think Ludwig was talking about this. They have like 1 million fucking developers, and they're not pushing out new products like at all. So like, what's the fucking point in having?
What are you talking about, Z? They just released Discord.
That's true.
I'm not seeing that. Like, did they post it like as themselves? Because I looked at Twitch.
They posted it on Twitch. It was Twitch support. They posted it on.
Oh, okay.
Not on Twitch because it's on beta technically.
Yeah, I think Twitch is just a poorly run company, and that's their issue.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not like they couldn't be profitable. It's just they're fucking dumb.
Yeah, they've made decisions to, like, for example, Twitch Prime's technically a dumb decision.
Right, I get that.
But it's one of the only things that benefits creators that they have on their platform. And they can't get rid of that because it would be the breaking point between people. But then I also think that I don't think YouTube is, at the minute, a good idea for people that aren't already big streamers.
No, but YouTube is at least trying to like make innovation and change and be like, hey, we're something worth doing. And Twitch is literally just, one, making their platform worse by introducing more intrusive ads, and B, just like refusing to do anything. And it literally feels like we're watching Netflix and Blockbuster again. Like Twitch is just gonna fucking die because they're like, no, we're big dog, we got this, we don't need to change. And they're gonna fucking eat shit and die.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know.
And then ironically also the same as Netflix when all of the other ones started popping up and they said we're not gonna change.
Yeah.
Have you seen Netflix? They're already changing.
Yeah, they are trying to change.
They're getting rid of the way their whole concept was to binge as much as possible. They're getting rid of that. The way they used to just release series, like just go boom and just release stuff all in one go.
Yeah, I mean there were a lot of people were asking them to just do that just for their own personal wantings anyway, because people quite like the way that Disney does it rather than binging. Yeah,
because I saw a really good video about it. Like people would talk about like Euphoria for like months, whereas people would only talk about like the new Stranger Things for like a week because like it drops, It's all there, and that's all you get.
But it drops, and then you have to watch it immediately because people are going to watch it immediately and then spoil it if you don't watch it immediately.
Yeah, I think it's
so everyone has a race to watch it all, talks about it for a week, and then it's done.
Whereas like if you delay the show, you have people talking about it every week, and it makes it like, because like Game of Thrones, people talk about that shit all the fucking time forever because it was weekly. So like there are advantages to not doing the binging. It keeps it in the cultural zeitgeist longer.
Yeah, Kelly, you might like that, but if you made a show, you would want people talking about it for as long as possible.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I'm saying like that was what Netflix was going for. They were like, fucking, here's like 400 seasons of a show that you've probably heard of but haven't wanted to bother watching. Here you go.
Yeah, now they're losing all the rights to all of the content that isn't their own.
I know.
Because Disney Plus is just like slurp.
Netflix do make some good shows, so I'll give them that.
Yeah, I like a fair bit of Netflix content.
Netflix original stuff's pretty good.
But every show I like, it never gets a fucking season 2. Like, I'm Not Okay, the one where it's the girl from It, and she can like, she has like psychic powers and like blows up someone's head for like the season finale. And I was like, bro, that's fucking sick. Where's our season 2?
I can't watch that.
It was so good.
It was so good. Fucking, what else did I like? The fucking what's the guy who's a psychopath and puts his hand in the fryer, and it's like a love story with him and the girl. The End of the Fucking World, is that what it's called?
That has
right.
Too, but good effort though.
Yeah. That show's fire. BoJack Horseman is one of the best shows ever made.
I love BoJack Horseman.
Also, Z, for apologies, but The End of the Fucking World was not a Netflix original.
Was it not?
No, it was made by Channel 4 initially. I don't know if
Channel 4.
I don't know if it still was for season 2, but
shout out Channel 4. Like, that show's fucking good as fuck.
Yeah, a lot of Channel 4 and like BBC stuff is actually really good, and a lot of them get picked up. Like Black Mirror, for example, picked up as well.
Yeah,
except the Netflix exclusive Black Mirror season was dog ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not that they weren't good; they just weren't as good. I guess is probably
expectations. There was
so high.
There was only like 4 episodes. 2 of them I would say were actively bad. The other 2 were all right, but there were 2 episodes that were actively bad. The Miley Cyrus robot episode sucked, and then I guess
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that episode was bad. And then I guess I didn't hate the Anthony Mackie having sex in a video game one, but it was weird.
That one was hype.
The fights were hype, and having sex with your best friend is hype.
I just like the idea that they went to the fighting game. They were kind of like, "Ayo."
Ayo.
It's kind of basic. That would happen.
Yeah,
It would. It'd be like the first thing anyone would do.
Yeah.
Like or not anyone. Like a lot of guys probably just be like, "Ayo,
Not
get naked."
not with a friend though. I wouldn't. That'd be weird.
All right, well, I'll hit Z up then whenever that becomes a thing. Fuck you. It's funny.
No, like if I was, although I guess in the example of the show they weren't single either, were they? But
Yeah, I don't know.
but like if
well,
I
I
was
guess
single,
the guy
it
was
wouldn't
single.
be,
The
like,
Anthony Mackie
friends.
wasn't, but his friend was single.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I still
And
recommend
it
watching
becomes
them.
doesn't it become like a cuckold in the end?
I think so.
Kinda,
I
yeah.
can't remember.
Because doesn't his wife just like go to bars and just like take her wedding ring off and then just like have sex with other people?
That I
In the
don't know.
game,
I know
fucking
that his
Although
wife
I
finds
guess
out,
it's not-
and he's like, "All right,
it's
I'm
not
gonna
just-
go fuck my friend in the video game now." She's like, "All right, have fun."
Yeah,
hun."
it's not like a full cuckold because it kind of is because he's not actually having sex. He's just
Well, I assume they get off, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. Because like you feel what happens in the game. That's like part of the fighting game aspect. It's like you actually get
Yeah.
if you get your ass kicked in the game, you get your ass kicked in real life. If you get sucked off in the game, you get sucked off in real life.
I've just went into Netflix, just typed in Netflix original to see like what else there is
Hmm.
that I've made. Queen's Gambit was apparently a Netflix original.
Yep, that was a good one. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, I thought was really funny.
They picked up a few like really niche anime.
oh, your big mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought Big Mouth was alright. I wouldn't recommend it.
It was
but
like all
definitely
right for
some-
like the first 2 seasons, and then it got too much for me after that.
Yeah, it was one of those shows where you could just like put on and not think.
I can't believe one, it's still going, and two, it got a spin-off show.
Yeah. What else did they pick? Did you ever watch F is for Family? That one was actually not bad.
It was
Everything
alright.
Family is
Yeah.
complete and utter shit.
I liked it. It made me sad. It was
You're like,
very
damn, this is me in
depressing.
5 years. He's me for
Yeah.
real.
30 years ago, this would be me.
I liked Inside Job. That was a good one. For one of the like Netflix animations.
Mm.
It was the one where it was like the shadow government or whatever they're called.
What else is there? I'm actually just scrolling through to not realize how much there is. BoJack Horseman was good though. That one was great.
There's a lot of shit in the Netflix originals.
Queer Eye, we're in Japan. Woo. Coronavirus explained.
I am personal friends with one of the guys who was on Queer Eye. They did like a Missouri, I think, season. And
Nice.
my friend Thomas was on there. I was like, let's go.
What else?
That's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, where are we? Because we've been talking about Netflix shows for quite a while now.
Right. And speaking of ranking all of this quality Netflix content, you know what else we could rank?
Your rank.
This week's tier list.
Yeah, I completely forgot what this tier list was actually about. Who's going first?
Girly.
This is mine.
Curly.
So these are all the characters, all of them, every single one.
Yep.
That I could from multiverse.
At the time of recording, the week the Iron Giant came out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we actually record these 2 years in advance. So we can get the characters.
Yeah, this game is like if we're talking about all this like stuff about like other drama, like we predicted this 2 years in advance. We
So
knew
true.
that everyone.
Can you guys believe they announced LeBron James is going to be in the game the week that slickered everybody?
Oh dear.
So, what do you think mine is based on?
Only W's, a small winner.
How good they would be at being a gambling streamer.
It's funny because that's how good they'd be at gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Speaking of slickers,
good they'd be at sports gambling.
yeah, mine's how good they'd be at sports gambling. As you can see, the bottom tier is Chases the Loss, Slicker Energy. We've got Taz and Harley Quinn. It's Harley Quinn, right?
Yeah.
I just like Taz.
It's
would never
Harleen
stop.
Quinzel, actually.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking weeb.
Silence weeb. It's the fucking crab with laser eyes.
I just think they wouldn't have enough self restraint. Taz would just go and go and go and go and go. You know what I mean?
Taz is the Gamba addict that's just like fast on the slots.
Yeah.
No, he's spinning the fucking roulette table himself. Fucking going round and round. Takes many L's within budget. So I thought this was like
Your
they
slimes.
they're slimes. They go with their money and they lose it all, no matter what factual. Shaggy just has that stupid energy, but you know what I mean? Yeah, he would just go ka-choing, 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 and then go shit, no money.
No, he says zoinks, not ka-choinks. That's like him mixed with Lightning McQueen.
No, it's actually mixed with Chick Hicks. Excuse you.
Oh, true.
That sounds like a racial slur. Actually, I'm not going to say that again.
I still can't believe an actual line in Kaz is Chick Hicks saying "kachiga." It just sounds so wrong.
Wait, what?
That's what he says.
Who? Sorry.
Chick Hicks from Cars, the green car with
Lightning
the
Lightning says "kachow" and then Chick Hicks says "kachiga." It's so bad.
And people say there's no black representation in Pixar movies. That's crazy.
Oh my god! I typed in "kachiga" and went to Google Images.
Please stop saying it.
One of the images is Chick Hicks fucking Lightning McQueen.
How many till porn?
So, alright guys, how many till porn? It's back. Also one of them says "kachiga my."
Yeah.
The next one.
My gamer.
I'm gonna say the K word. Pixar, come
I'm honestly gonna say it's eight till porn.
It's 4 till porn, dude.
4 till porn. Okay. Jody, how many till porn?
1 million.
1 million?
You think a line equals scroll through 1 million images of Kachiga?
It took me that long. It's actually 9. 4 Z is the Kachiga Mai.
Of course.
You would say you would.
I've put in the podcast thing the image because it's not TOS, but it's very funny.
Is it Lightning McQueen getting fucked? Or is it? Yeah.
Well, no, it's not. It looks like he's celebrating on top of him. That's what's happening. He's beat him. He's jumped up onto his friend's back, and he's went woohoo.
Yeah, he's giving him a massage.
Yeah, he's overtaking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's undertaking him.
Lightning McQueen's taking him though.
Sorry. I feel like Tom. I forgot which one's. Tom is the cat because Tom cat.
So true, bestie.
He would try to be responsible, but Jerry would just make him spend all his money because it's a bad influence on him.
Tommy's only W is Jerry is slicker, so it averages out.
Finn and Jake, I guess, they're just chaotic energy, and probably wouldn't even have any money to start with. I actually don't know anything about Steve Universe, so he just has chaotic.
But you know that Ruby's better than Steven.
Is that okay? Yeah, sure.
Or is it Garnet?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Garnet. Actually,
my bad.
Ruby is actually Steven's mother.
Oh, of course.
That's not true.
Who's the character above him? Who is that?
Arya Stark.
Arya Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh. Cool. I never watched Game of Thrones. Superman.
It's because you don't watch IRL anime. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, she was the one that was a child, and then as soon as she hit 18, they were like, "Right, boys, get that top off."
Get them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I know who the actress is. I'm aware of who they are.
Yeah, she started filming Game of Thrones when she was 13, and then in the final season, they're like, "All right, top off." We're like, "Wow, hate that." It's so bad. It's so bad, dude.
Yeah, they actually.
It's like it makes them seem predatory as if they were like waiting for it and that.
Yeah.
And it's like they thought that there were people out there who wanted to be like, I've seen this character grow up. Get them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's even worse is not only did they think that, it was probably true for a few people.
Ugh. It's not nice. Anyway, speaking of not nice people, Superman, notoriously asshole.
So true.
He and Wonder Woman?
Yep.
Question mark?
Yeah. You're so good at this, Curly.
Right, I just want to, just to put the brakes on this for a second. Curly chose this category just to
just to be clear, no one else was going to pick one if I didn't do it.
Yeah, I was on break at lunch or like at work, and I was like, "Hey, could someone pick a tier list, please?"
And I literally went on. The first thing I see was multiverses, and I just looked up tier list, picked the third one because the first one was actually multiverses player tier list. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Anyway,
Imagine not knowing the
like,
Void Mirror Man rivalry. That's crazy.
Yeah, damn. I feel like the rich get richer, so Batman basically has to be a winner.
Get it
That's
twisted,
how
kids.
gambling works.
Yeah.
If you've got money, then you'll always win.
It's kind of true though. If you're a big streamer, you do get the money.
Batman has the steak sponsorship.
and
That's
he
where
always
Waiter
wins.
Enterprises
He
comes
does.
from.
Yeah. Bugs. Just he's the main character. Like I feel like Bugs has never taken an L in his entire life, except that time he got help escape from an Albanian prison or whatever it was.
Sure.
That's such a funny clip.
Yeah, it's crazy. Iron Giant is the fucking machine. He can like hack into the slots using his mind and just get the money. That's why he only takes W. I know that's not one of his like in-lore abilities, but I like to think that it is to hack all gambas.
Yeah, it's actually his mother-in-law.
His mother-in-law's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's a slot
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
At least that's what he calls her.
Slot
and
machine,
then,
more like slot machine. Am I right?
Yeah, that was.
I mean, slot machine also still works.
Yeah. Then for some reason I looked at it and went, "This is Velma,"
It
and
is.
then was about to say Daphne out loud.
Hell yeah.
She just like counts cards or some shit. Like I don't know. She somehow wins the games of chance by just being fucking nerds. You know what I mean?
Damn, why aren't all smart people super rich then? That's crazy.
Because they
yeah.
haven't realised that they can just all do sports betting. So.
Yeah, crypto. All the crypto people are rich.
That's so true. My
yeah.
bad.
And if you're not doing crypto, you're not smart. So
Velma confirmed crypto, bro.
Yeah, she is a bored ape. That's all I'm saying.
these are all NFTs.
These are NFTs. Oh shit! I have to pay Velma for using these.
I'm gonna make an NFT fighting game where every character is unique.
Okay,
You have to
what
pay
is
real
this?
money.
Well, I didn't include Cringe Lord Bear Antler Boy because I didn't know who the fuck that was. Found out it's the original character, so definitely wasn't getting in my.
How dare you disrespect Connell Donald's ex-main like that? That's crazy.
I'll say it. Rain Dog is cringe.
Fair. Also, whose tier list is this?
Keep your damn OCs out of here. This is mine.
Fucking Matt Mercer.
Matt
Yeah, Matt
Mercer's
Mercer
tier
actually made Raid Dog. I don't know if you know this.
list. Yeah, Matt, keep your goddamn homebrew out of my fighting games. Right, so this is my tier list. Does anyone want to guess what it's based on?
This is like how much not having a stomach is cheating.
I assume like
I assume this is like how well they do in an eating contest.
Ooh, almost. It's actually how good they would be at being like a mukbang, like YouTuber or streamer.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So like no one cares about the Iron Giant because it's just piling food into a bin essentially.
Yeah, we don't. The only like some people do it for the ASMR eating noises. Psychopaths. But he wouldn't have any.
Yeah, no, it just sound like a trash compactor.
Well, that's still ASMR.
Yeah, it wouldn't be getting the mukbang audience.
Is this the
it'd be
ASMR you
getting
guys are looking for?
hydraulic press channel?
Yeah, it'd be having the nerds coming in going, I don't think that chow mein sauce would be good for his internal working.
Nudge. And then not much of an appetite. You know, Arya Stark, he's probably been like starving basically for like 5 years or whatever in the show. It's canon, so she probably won't have much of an appetite for much anymore. You know, Batman got to stay lean, so it's just chicken and rice for him. Garnet is just some gems or some shit, so she probably doesn't even eat. And Velma, I mean, to have that figure, you definitely ain't eating out.
Well.
I don't know if I approve that.
Could have a decent meal, just, you know, these are just like your normies. And then mukbang only for certain foods, like Bugs Bunny, he's gonna be like munching on them carrots, like
A carrot
straight-
mukbang.
carrot mukbang. But apart from that, he's
Boys,
out.
today we're eating 68 pounds of carrots.
I don't know anything about the other three on that category, to be honest. But they'll be having bacon pancakes.
Yeah.
And then also there's a kingdom of sweets as well, so they can eat that. And then I don't know, Steven Universal, little chubby kid, he probably eats some stuff. And then Taz and Shaggy, they're just, like, it's literally even in the movesets from this like game where like there's just absolute demolishers of any kind of food. And then Superman, Superman could probably just eat the earth if he wanted to. So
yeah, so
That's a hell of a mukbang.
Like, suck. You probably just go and like eat the whole world like skin.
it's like that one video where it's like the guy who drinks the ocean.
Oh, Badland Chugs.
Yeah, such a good video.
Wait, it's like the big dude who like next to like 2-bottle thing of Coke, but he's like he puts a straw in like
He puts a straw in the ocean, and then people like and it's just edited so this like the entire water of the earth disappears. I love it.
That guy's I'm pretty sure I've seen a whole bunch of. Is that the one where he made like the mega like cocktail where he like poured in like all the different sodas?
Yeah, I
Is
think
that the same guy? Oh, that's bound to be disgusting. From my experience of working at McDonald's, I used to just get the cup and go and like fill it with everything. Here's an exclusive. Here's the actual goated combo: Fanta Orange and Oasis.
Okay.
What's Oasis?
Still fruit juice.
Yeah.
Like
Is it like Gatorade almost?
no.
No.
It's like a berry. Oh, is it like it's like summer fruits, isn't it? Like summer fruit.
Shit, that's we should have put that on the list of things to give you.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that nice.
Yeah, we haven't
to
sent
be
it yet.
honest.
So
I haven't. I know.
speaking of, we need to get that shipped off sooner than later.
Yeah. The only problem I have is I don't have anything to put it in, so I need to work that out.
Can you not go to the post office and get a box?
Need to get a box together.
The post office near me is attached to a Spar, so I don't really know what they have or what they don't have.
To be clear, a Spar is like a chain of like shops. Not like
Yeah. not like a gym. Yeah.
It's not like a sauna / mail office.
Well, you said Spar. That to me, that just sounds like a weird bar. It sounds like interesting.
No, it's
Okay.
like
Sounds Northern Irish. I'll be honest.
It's a corner shop.
Yeah.
Like it'll sell like essentials, like milk and bread.
Yeah,
and...
it's like Londis.
Okay. Londis nuts.
Which also won't know.
What's 7-Eleven maybe?
Yeah, kind of like a 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Yeah, but like probably not as good because it's a Spar.
So who's next? Is this Jody's or is this yours?
This is Jody. I saved mine for last.
Yeah, that's mine.
Did you also do? No, congratulations. You didn't do streaming. I'm proud of you.
This is clearly based on how good of Tom Daly they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is what happens when they get on the highest diving board.
Question: was this based purely on the Iron Giant, and then you worked from there?
Well, I thought the Iron Giant. Well, I didn't know who he was, so I was like, "Oh, robot."
Okay.
You don't know who Iron Giant is?
That's-
No.
Do you want to
That's
cry,
so funny
Jody?
because that's so funny because there's literally a scene in the Iron Giant movie where he like dives.
Yes.
No way.
Where
Yes.
he
God.
does a full on cannonball. So it's very funny.
Oh, well,
He's
that was.
he's not in Cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for show. He wasn't, at his best in that clip
Oh, yeah.
scene, whatever
No,
it
he-
was.
This is the real lore. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah,
In real life.
He didn't know who he was when in that scene. Now he knows who he is, and who he is an Olympic diver.
That's actually the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining he's actually humongous and not a little robot.
Yeah.
Like,
the-
to me,
yeah.
He is.
Crazy. The Iron Giant is metal and huge.
in my head, he's like the same size as Bender, like
not
he's
not
a
even
little
a little
robot
bit.
guy.
Wow.
But it's okay because he's gonna get a perfect landing. Because he's
How big is he? He's like big. Like how?
Yeah, he's like bigger than
comparison?
houses.
Yeah. Is he Big Ben size? Is that the lore? Would you
Yeah,
he's
I would say Big Ben size.
Nah, I
Yeah.
think it's smaller than Big Ben.
What-
Yeah, I'd
yeah.
like Big Ben is like literally almost perfectly what I would say.
I think
Big.
it's Iron Giant. He's 50 foot tall.
50
Okay,
foot.
maybe
Well,
not. Maybe not Big Ben then.
He gets perfect landing by default. Then he's too big. They're just like, yeah, we like you. 10 out of 10.
How big
you
is
win.
Big Ben?
You could have 6 Iron Giants stood on each other's shoulders, and it wouldn't quite be as high as Big Ben.
Fuck.
Yeah, look, I tried. Oh, actually, Big Ben is actually the.
It's actually the bell.
It's actually the bell
actually,
inside.
It's actually St. Stephen's Tower.
Shut the fuck up, nerd.
Well, no, because then it's not. Then we're closer.
You're right.
He's closer to the sides of the bell than he is to the tower.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, well, I typed in Big Ben height and it said 300 and something feet. So unless you're telling me that that's one big old bell, then
Not as much of a bell end as you.
the biggest bell in London is Boris Johnson.
Let's go.
Satire.
No, I'm being genuine.
But yeah, we got. I mean, the 3 on the end: Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman. They're all straightforward. They fly or probably fly, so they've got air experience. But Tom and Jerry, yeah.
Yeah, cats are known for their love of water.
No, it's just
They're
like
good at landing though.
That's true.
This is true.
what I'm thinking is Jerry gets his bat, whacks him in the head. Tom falls, and it's like, you know when he gets really stiff and he's like, boing, boing.
Of course.
Like that.
I thought you were going to say that he was knocked out, so he was so limp that his body went like perfectly into the water.
No, he's just like in a daze, so he's just like stiff and stuck, and it's perfect. Right, like a
Fair.
log into the water. Jerry's not getting involved.
The whole thing about cats landing their feet, for some reason, I had this image of him like going the whole way down, then like stopping midair so he can flip back around onto his feet and just walks on the water and walks off.
Yeah. The second one is just like, I don't know, the first one, Steven Universe Woman. First one, I don't know who they are. Harley Quinn. I don't know, looks cool. Like, I don't know. But Bugs Bunny, he's different because I want him to be perfect. But like, I don't know.
I
he's
could
not.
save him.
I don't know. Like, he's gonna try his best, but he's a rabbit.
He's scarred from all the time in prison.
Yeah, exactly. No, even though there is a cat, which defeats my point by saying he's a rabbit. I don't know. I just think like he's gonna bounce off too high and it's gonna mess up his whole flow, you know.
Well, if anything, he's gonna jump so high it's gonna cartoonily go through the roof.
Yeah.
And then have his feet dangling from the roof because he gets stuck.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, genuine. With the Bale and Cannonball, I don't know the second two. The other one, what's she, Game of Thrones or whatever. I don't know who they are.
One sec, you don't know Velma?
I know Velma. Velma's the one I do know.
Oh right.
Yeah,
At least then I don't know the first two. I was thinking.
No. No, the second two I don't know. Velma,
Okay.
she definitely cannonballs. You just know she's up there. She's like doing all of the. This is the velocity you need to do it. Epic. And then she's like, oh, but I don't want to lose my glasses. And then she loses them with cannonballs. Been thinking about it.
She says all of her catchphrases and jumps in.
Yeah.
And then she calls the police on people.
Yeah. While she's falling, while she's cannonballing.
The thing is, she, at no point does she ever call the police. They just appear like she's summoned.
You don't play multiverses, apparently.
No, but I'm talking about in game.
Yeah.
No, sorry, in lore, in show,
In show.
in the manga.
In the-
Yeah, she just
In the
summons
Karanga.
in the Karanga.
Karanga.
That's a callback. Yeah, I love that.
I
Put in the
think
comments if you remember the Karanga episode.
You might notice that it's
Also, in the
called
comments.
the Karanga.
Also, put in the comments if you find the secret Hitler episode.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that like we've just not checked the comments and someone said in every single
Yeah.
episode for the last like 3 ones. They're like, I've already told you where it is.
Nah,
Actually,
the
I want to go
person
check the comments
is
of the fucking Hitler episode now.
I always thought there wasn't one, but it makes now that you've mentioned it so much that is there one?
Yes.
Yeah, there is one.
Damn, I forgot about it. I assumed Z edited it all.
I did.
Ah, okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. There's no reference to. This is what we said when we did it. We said there's no reference to Hitler in it anymore.
Correct.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and you have to
Just a
find which
massive
one was
cut.
the one that we talked about.
Okay.
Basically, it's probably just whichever one's like the shortest.
Actually, no, because it was a me, you, and Z episode, which originally used to go on for like 4 fucking hours.
Well, that's true.
Sorry. Go. Sorry, Judy.
No, it's fine. The rest, maybe you disagree, but I think they just make sense. Like, the Taz is barely flopping. Jake, he can like make himself long, like a sausage and stuff. So he would have a laugh. Barely flop. Steven Universe, I ain't got a clue. I just think it'd be funny if he barely
Fair.
flop. And the other two, Shaggy's missing the pool.
So
I don't even
sad.
know if Shaggy wants to be there. It's like he's gonna sink if he goes in because he's eating before he's swimming.
Gonna cramp and then sink to the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Too many sandwiches, and I don't know anything about Finn really. I just think he's probably daft, or he got
Yeah,
pushed
but-
off. Yeah. Either or, pushed too far.
There are currently no comments on the Hitler episode.
No, I just checked.
That's another clue. There's another clue. There's no comments. And it was only a 3-person episode. Ooh.
It was a 3-person episode.
Next week we'll have another clue.
Ooh, it was episode 7. To be clear, I don't know what episode it was. If it was episode 7, I feel sorry for giving it away to everyone.
If it is episode 7, I'll cut it out. Then no one will ever know that it was you said episode 7.
Just change the current topic to episode 7. If it was paying attention.
All right.
And what's yours the
And then
last
I
one?
did mine based on how well they would be at streaming. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So of course our tiers, we've got Get Off Twitch, fucking Steven Universe. Like honestly, actually he might be Ludwig of Twitch now that I think about it, because he's definitely just like the next Carl Jacobs or next
Boys.
fucking Ranboo or fucking whatever fucking uwu Minecrafter. Bugs Bunny, I just have never liked. He's kind of a fucking bitch.
Can I have a take on Bugs Bunny?
Sure.
I think Bugs Bunny would be up there partnered, but would get cancelled because of his questionable past.
I like that. I like that.
The OG comics, the OG cartoons. You go back in the day when he was promoting smoking
Correct.
and all that kind of stuff.
And all the racism, yeah.
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 Like if Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
was a streamer,
I'll
he'd probably
say
take an
this-
L also.
There's a lot of like comparisons to be made between Bugs Bunny and Steven Crowder.
We're just gonna move on from that.
Both
What
of
would
them
really
are
happen is he
racist.
would make like a
Both
bunch of like,
both of them are
what's up, doc
comedians.
type jokes, and then people would be
Yeah.
like, damn, that's not funny.
And then they both look cross-dressing.
I don't know who this guy was, so it's news to me.
Steven Crowder, he's
Yeah.
fucking
Like, it's just
a really
human
shitty
Bugs Bunny.
political commentator who's not even American. He's from Canada. So who cares?
God,
Who
Which
fuck?
funny because the third picture when you go is him saluting in front of American flags, smoking a cigar.
Excuse me, he's also a comedian.
Oh wait, sorry, is this the guy who goes outside? Abortion's right. Prove me wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who has that thing where he where
He
goes
unfortunately
there
does
with
have a widely
pre-
successful meme.
pre-baked arguments where he goes and gets
Yeah,
people
like,
who haven't
the
got
whole,
any
like-
knowledge of it to try and challenge him.
Yeah, there's only 2 genders, and then sets up outside of it somewhere and listens to them talk, and then just goes, yeah, but the facts say this. And you're like, shut the fuck up. You came prepared with like 6 years worth of fucking data, probably just to make people look bad. Prove you
Yeah.
get gaslighted to fucking.
He's out here gaslight gatekeeping and girl bossing.
Yeah, and then he goes to like a left wing sort of campus or something, and then he has the defense of saying, "Well, I've just got the sign up. Anyone's allowed to come over to me and say anything." But it's like you're saying you've got a statement on your sign that disagrees with the existence of certain people or certain people's friends and like ideologies and things like that. Of course, they're going to come up to you and challenge you on that, even if they haven't got the background for it, because what you're saying is actively like negative towards people in their life.
Yeah, you could argue it's disturbing the peace, technically, by being a cunt. But hey, it is.
But anyway,
So the official
back
LSF
to-
stance is fuck Steven Crowder.
Based.
Moving on.
Tristan's not here to concur, but we don't know what his statement.
So true.
Cannot speak for him.
Fucking, I don't know. Arya just doesn't have the sauce. I think she's too edgy, and she just like wouldn't be funny. She would like, she's like the streamer you see that has like maybe like 4 viewers, where she's just like fucking tryharding on the game, not talking to chat at all. That's Arya
Me.
Stark.
The Line Eagle of Twitch.
Iron Giant. I don't know. He's just like he's a little too. He doesn't know how to be human enough. He's got the
Pretty
the
robotic,
goofs, the
would you
gaff.
say?
Yeah, he's a bit stiff, honestly. He makes me stiff, honestly.
Downloaded emotional responses.
The veil is the purgatory between affiliate and partner.
Okay.
So like you're
Right.
So mid. So what you're saying?
Yeah.
Kind of mid in the middle. Is that what you're saying? Steve?
you're a successful
is that what you're
affiliate,
saying?
but not a partner.
Yeah, they're trying to get partner, keep getting rejected.
Yeah.
Or as Z has put it, in the mid.
In the mid.
Yeah.
The veil is mid. You heard it here first.
The veil-
The official LSF stance. Hey, by the way, we need to do a next week, Vale.
Who do you think that he's listened to this?
Especially because this isn't live.
So true. He would have a higher likelihood of tuning in if it was live, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, of course, because it's 0% chance we're on a Discord call that we're recording.
Well,
Yeah, no, but it'll be uploaded next week, so whenever he sees this, well, he can tell us what he's doing next week, aka
Oh, I see.
tomorrow,
yeah.
next week. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it doesn't matter what he's doing next week. It's the week after we really need to know, like in terms of when we're recording this.
No, because he needs to know that we recorded this on the 22nd, his date, so that we can find out what he's doing next week, aka the 27th, but actually not that, the week after being the 6th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm saying we want him to tell
So
us what's
anyway, the
happening
Taz
next-
does mukbang streams. Velma is gives me kind of like Trinity Violet vibes, honestly, where she's just like fun and quirky and like a really niche topic that just like doesn't draw in a lot of viewers.
She doesn't reply to Z either.
Fucking Tom and Jerry. So fucking unfortunately we live in a world where people like dogs infinitely more than cats, so the dog streamers end up being more successful than the cat streamers, but the cat streamer's not doing bad for himself by any means.
Not on Twitch.
No.
Twitch is a cat culture. Everyone likes cats on Twitch.
Cad
Every streamer has a cat.
on Twitch.
I think that's true. Is YouTube the dog platform? No, it's not. They have coots.
Yeah.
Shit. Say cats or rain.
Mm.
Even though dog is better.
Dog. Garnet is definitely a fucking like one of like the music streamers for sure.
Or a VTuber. I kind of get that VTuber
Or
vibe.
VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman may or may not have bought a bunch of bots and
Yo.
use that to inflate his numbers to be able to get partnered. Shaggy is God, like who's the Shaggy? comparison?
Who Shaggy is?
Huh.
Shaggy's fucking Casey Tron.
True. I was also thinking Nandre. Like if Nandre and Casey Tron had a baby, you get Shaggy.
Also, for Batman, I feel like the way he would get a lot of his viewers and subscribers is that he'd have a goal for revealing his secret identity, but he'd keep moving the goalpost with it.
or actually he's actually no, we're flipping the script. He's actually like a fucking Logan and Jake Paul type, just fucking douchebag streamer. He's an Aiden Ross streamer actually.
He's a W streamer.
Yeah.
W streamer.
he's a tater tot.
He's said a few slurs in his time.
He's selling it. He's selling his MLM.
Yep. Finn
Wonder Woman's
is
Pokemon.
like your Stan / Atrioc, just like a fun gamer, who like has a good time. Fucking Superman is Canute.
I was gonna say like Wonder Woman's kind of like Canute as well, I guess.
Well, Wonder Woman, she's like
Ammo.
I don't want to say ammo
Ammo.
because Harley Quinn is ammo, but she's less successful ammo.
Okay.
So like a tier 2 ammo, an Indie
Indie
Fox, if
Fox.
you will. Yeah.
STP.
And then up top you got Rain Dog just being cute, farming.
Can I say he looks so much like the fucking Scara VTuber? Have you ever seen it?
Oh yeah. He also
Oh,
looks a
yeah,
little bit
sure.
like Blue Jaded VTuber.
Yeah,
True.
that's also
Yeah.
true. Blue Dreaded next level at Twitch. Heard it here first.
You heard it here first. And then Jake gets the dog buff, but he actually just like is fucking funny and like would just be a good, successful like Will Neff type YouTuber or Twitch streamer.
He gives me German energy where it's all fucking chaotic. And there's like 400 inside jokes.
He gives me like Bender energy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't say that. You can't call people that. You're not allowed to call people that anymore, Landigo. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant F.
Save it for the.
I know what my fucking stream deck buttons are. Shut the fuck up.
If Miskiff can say that word, why can't I?
And that's been the LSF podcast.
That's also the title of this week's episode. We say the Miskiff word.
Yeah, no.
Finish the sentence. Kachiga Mai.
Who's in Paris?
We're not calling the episode Kachiga's in Paris.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Why are you here? The show's over. Go home.
Bye-bye.